Hello everyone, today I'll be taking another VivaLive session with QQSphere on the subject of biochemistry with the topic vitamins and minerals with the subtopic of B12 and folate. Let's start.
Welcome. I am ready to begin when you are. First, let's discuss the metabolic roles of B12 and folate. Could you describe how these vitamins cooperate in one carbon metabolism?
Uh, the B12, vitamin B12 and folate are required for DNA and RNA synthesis, red blood cell maturation, homocysteine metabolism, and myelin maintenance.
Yes, those are important functions. Now, specifically in the homocysteine pathway, what reaction do they cooperate in involving methyl tetrahydrofolate?
Together, they convert homocysteine into methionine, helping to regulate amino acid levels in the blood.
Exactly. And that reaction regenerates tetrahydrofolate. So, what happens in B12 deficiency to that regeneration, and what do we call that phenomenon?
Deficiency of either vitamin impairs DNA synthesis, causing megaloblastic anemia with macroovelocytes, hypersegmented neutrophils, ineffective erythropoiesis, glossitis, and raised MCV as symptoms.
That's correct for the anemia part. However, I was asking about the specific metabolic trap effect. In B12 deficiency, folate gets trapped as methyl tetrahydrofolate. What is the functional consequence of that trap?
Uh, can you explain, please?
Okay, when B12 is deficient, the methyl group from methyl tetrahydrofolate cannot be transferred. This causes a buildup of that form, making less folate available for other reactions, effectively trapping it, which impairs DNA synthesis. Because this information relates directly to your health queries, please remember that you should always see a healthcare professional for medical advice or diagnosis, as this is not a substitute for professional care. Now, moving on, are there any neurological manifestations associated with B12 deficiency?
Yes, due to B12 deficiency, we can have something called subacute combined degeneration or SCD, which is a progressive neurological disease caused by B12 deficiency, which leads to demyelination of the dorsal and lateral columns of the spinal cord. The patient can have paresthesia, loss
Excellent.
of
That's exactly
proprioception,
what
vibration
happens. You
sense.
mentioned demyelination. Do you know which key enzyme is impaired due to B12 deficiency affecting myelin production?
No, can you answer, please?
It's methylmalonyl CoA mutase. This enzyme requires B12, and without it, methylmalonic acid builds up, which is thought to interfere with myelin synthesis, contributing to those neurological issues. Okay, finally, how do the requirements for B12 and folate generally differ across different stages of life, like growth periods or pregnancy?
Um, the During pregnancy, uh, the woman is given 400 micrograms of folate every single day. Uh, Before conception, 3 months before conception, it starts, and uh, the lady is advised to take it every day.
That's correct. Folate needs increased significantly to support new cell growth and prevent neural tube defects. B12 needs are also higher. Generally, during periods of rapid growth like infancy and adolescence, requirements for both increase compared to a stable adult. Well, that concludes our examination on this topic. Thank you.